Hi, I'm Laura from YoungWritersWorkshops.com, and I'm going to talk about how to teach handwriting. Handwriting requires fine motor skills that are developing over time. When a child is between 3.5 to 5 is when they're beginning to become ready to do handwriting practice. Developing fine motor through various activities is a really good way to help your child build their muscles and their control so that they will be able to approach handwriting. Some of the tasks they can do are tracing, stringing beads, cutting. There's a number of fine motor related tasks that will help your child become stronger, ready to begin learning handwriting. When you're beginning the practice of handwriting, use the paper with 2 solid lines and a dotted line through the middle. This gives the child a midline, so as they're learning to do the different strokes that are involved with creating letters, with writing letters, they'll have a guide for where their lines should meet, where, how to structure, how to position their letters on the page. You'll begin by teaching a child how to hold a pencil, which is a skill that may take a while depending on the child's developmental level, but they're going to want to hold the pencil so it's resting on their ring finger, and you'll also want them to make sure that the eraser or the tip of the pencil is pointing back to their shoulder. So if they're right-handed, the pencil eraser will point towards their right shoulder. So this will help to guide them in the position and holding their pencil. Now, guide the kids in making strokes, certain strokes like a diagonal stroke, a straight line down, a short line across, like at the top of an F. These are all lines that they can practice on, begin to master, and then when they begin to actually write their letters, they'll know these strokes and they'll have practiced these movements. So they can do some practice of just strokes, diagonal lines, straight lines for a while. And then when they're ready, you can begin to teach the letters themselves and have them practice letters. A good way to practice letters is to create a letter out of dashed lines, and then they can trace over it. And that way they can write their letters repeatedly and get the practice in making those letters. So some things to do in teaching handwriting are work on fine motor skills, activities that will develop fine motor skills, teach the strokes that are the letter shapes, discuss the direction that the pencil's moving, teach a child how to hold a pencil correctly, how to position it in their hand, and then to practice tracing dashed letters, shapes, until they have mastered the handwriting.